Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. I live in a 16-foot travel trailer and I have a full-time RV for 25 plus years, and I know a lot about it because I've been doing it. But anyway, having said that, for this viewer left a comment on my channel, and I thought I'd respond to it because it probably would apply to anybody that's going to be boondocking or dry camping. And I won't give the individual's name, but I'll give you the comment. It says, I was thinking of getting a container for water to add to the camper tube, but since 5 gallons would be so heavy, I may look into getting a drill pump. They do make these little pumps that you put a drill on, a 12-volt drill that's got a rechargeable battery, and it'll turn a pump and pump the water into your tank. It says, maybe you could talk about this, please. I am looking for the most star rating because the others seem like they're junk. Okay, now I'm not going to criticize or promote one drill pump over the other because I have never used one. Okay, now what I did, and it worked, and I'm not going to do it again though, you can rig up, you can go to auto parts store and get a fuel pump, a little electric fuel pump, and it'll run off a battery. It's just got 2 wires, and you can hook those to the batteries, and then use you a 5/8 inch use 5/8 inch surgical tubing and hook it up to one end of the pump and the other, and then put the other out, because it's got in and out because it's going to be pumping. You put one down in your water and one in your tank, and it works. Okay, that's one thing you can do. It's really cheap. You can buy an electric fuel pump for, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks tops, and they're good. They work. I've used them before. But here's what I've done before, and I'm going to try it again. And I found out you don't have to have any pump at all, and it's called siphoning, just plain old siphoning. What you do is the freshwater tank where you put the fresh water in, that from the ground to where that opening is somewhere between 30 and 40 inches on any RV. I'm going to guess that, but on mine it's like 38 inches. Okay, so if you have something that's a foot above that, you can easily siphon from that higher elevation, or whatever you want to call it, to that lower one, and it'll drain. Once you get started, you can walk off. It'll just finish up. You know what I mean? And so, and how do you get it higher than that? Okay, first of all, you need to. What I did and what worked for me was I just pulled my vehicle up beside my RV and set the. Now I'm not sure what kind of vehicle you have, but back then I had an old pickup, and I would just set the 5-gallon container on the hood of the truck and start the siphon and let it just gravity flow into the RV freshwater tank. And but you can do all kinds of things. You can get a little step ladder, but it's got to be at least a foot or more above the opening to the freshwater drain. Okay, you're going to need at least a foot to get it to gravity feed properly. Okay. But it works, and you can do 5 gallons in about 5 minutes or less. It doesn't take long. I mean, you'd be surprised. If you have a 5/8 inch surgical tubing, but just be sure you get enough. I mean, you can always cut it off if it's too long, but get you about 10 feet, and I don't know what it costs you, $1.50 a foot or less, probably $1 a foot. It's not very expensive, and yeah, just get the cheapest stuff they've got. Or you can take a garden hose. You can find, if you have an old garden hose, just cut you off a piece, and whatever you can use for a siphon, that's all you need. And and that way you don't have to worry about any kind of pump. All right, I'm not into anything mechanical, because anything mechanical can break down and it can be a pain. All right, and and it requires power. It requires power. So the gravity feed, what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to use the gravity feed. And I'm going to get me 2. I have one 5-gallon container now, but what I'll do, I'll just use one 5-gallon container just for drinking water. Okay, that'll just be for plain old drinking water all the time. The other 5-gallon container, what I'll do is when I go to Walmart or somewhere that has a place where you can fill up the 5-gallon container, I'll just fill it up and make 2 or 3 trips depending on how much water I think I'm going to need for the number of days that I'm going to be out. But yeah, you can set it up. See, I have a Lear camper top on my Ram pickup. And what I plan to do, and I've already checked it out, is just put the tailgate down, and I have a two-step little step-up ladder. What do you call it? It's just got 2 steps that I use to get in and out of the truck when I was camping in my pickup. It's a Rubbermaid 2-step thing, and so what I do is I found out I can, and it'll be about 18 inches higher than the opening to the drain, is set that step ladder on the tailgate of the pickup, set the 5-gallon jug, whatever, of water on top of that, put the hose inside the 5-gallon container, suck on it to get it started. It doesn't take but just one pull sometimes, and it's good to go. I used to siphon gas out of cars when I was a kid, but the devil made me do it. But anyway, yeah, that'll work. Very simple, easy peasy. So give that a shot before you buy. Never mind. Do what you want to do. If you feel like you need the pump, get it. In my opinion, you may not. You might try it without it, because yeah, the worst thing that happens, you get a drink of water, and once you put that in the freshwater deal, it'll just feed right in there. I've done it. In fact, I did it here. I lived here 2 years without water or hooked up at my home base. I didn't hook up to the community water supply for 2 years. And yeah, did I do a lot of? Yeah, I did. I really did. But first I tried that 12-volt fuel pump thing, and it worked. But you had to run these little wires over to the battery and stuff, and it didn't pump any faster than just the gravity flow. But anyway, you do what you got to do. But I just thought I'd give you that tip. So anyway, freshwater drain, do what you got to do, but just siphoning it and letting it gravity flow will work. So having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye. Buy anything you want. Buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, and it does not cost you 1 penny. It might be a little inconvenient. If you don't want to fool with it, don't worry about it. No problemo. And anyway, having said that, what else? Thumbs up, carpe diem, bye. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. Why? It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water, right? You won't want to eat. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Take a deep breath, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly. What does that do? Lowers your stress. Lowering your stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure is good for you. Try it. If you don't believe me, check it out. What else? Stretch. Walk. Keep moving, man. Keep your body in motion. Keep your health. Why? Because without your health, you ain't going to be worrying about how to get water into your first fresh water tank. You're going to be worried about how to get your blood flowing in your own body. But anyway, having said that, adios amigos, bye-bye. Fresh water, easy peasy.